Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamu alaikum dear students. Hope you will be fine. It's Miss Saman Zahra, your science teacher, and today we are going to start our next unit named The Sun and the Stars. The sun is in the sky. We can see the sun in the daytime. The sun is a big ball of gases, that is hot gases. It gives off bright light. The earth gets heat and light from the sun. The sun is very far from the earth. Okay, so it's all about the sun, right? That is, we can see the sun in the daytime on the sky, and it is the major source of heat on the earth. Okay, but the sun is very far from the earth. Okay. Stars. We can see the stars in the sky at night. Stars are very far away. Stars are big balls of burning gases, and stars give off heat and light. The sun is a star. So, what's the difference between the sun and the rest of the stars? That we can see the sun in the daytime, but we can see the rest of the stars at the night time. Okay, and just like the sun, the stars, they are far away from the earth, right? Means वो अर्थ से बहुत ज़्यादा दूर हैं, right? And just like the sun, the stars, they are made up of hot burning gases. Okay, you can say hot gases are burning gases, it's same. Okay, and just like the sun, the stars give off heat and light. It means that the sun is also a star. Okay? Now, students, let's understand the concept via a short story.
Children would have their story session with granddad till grandmom called them in for dinner. So, grandfather was a little surprised when he saw Arzu restless this evening. The children had arrived just this morning for their 45-day summer vacation, but he continued with the story. Suddenly, Arzu burst out.
It is not fair, Grandpa. You have so many more stars than we have back home. And your stars are brighter too.
Grandpa now understood what was troubling Arzu. Arman, who had immediately looked up at the sky too, said,
Wow, Grandpa, have you stolen our stars? You have so many and we have so few.
Grandpa smiled. He said,
No one can steal stars. No one can even reach close to them. Stars are actually very big balls of fire. They are very, very far away. So they look like tiny lights in the sky. You can see more stars here because the air is clean and there is no pollution. In the city where you live, the air is not clean, and so the stars appear to be far fewer there.
The next morning, Grandpa woke them up early and took them for a walk in the garden behind their house. As the sun rose, he continued from where he had left last night.
You see the sun? This is also a star. But since it is much closer to Earth than the other stars, we can see it as a big yellow ball in the sky. Even now, you feel I have stolen the stars from your city?
He asked Arman, and they all started laughing.
So, dear students, this was all about the sun and the stars. If you still have any question, you can ask during your class.